I'm Luke Brown, and this is the Horsemanship Minute. When you start lunging your horse, does your horse automatically go into a trot or a lope before you ask him to? Too often we start to lunge our horses and they go into a faster speed than we asked them to, and we just allow that to happen and we just go with it. This is a mare that just came to me last weekend. We just got started. This is just her second day, and I'm working on one of her biggest problems is that she prances when she goes down the trail, whether she's alone, she's with other horses, whatever adult is riding her, she'll just prance. And it's a real problem. It's been that way for about 3 years or so. And so she's here with me for a month or so to help work on that problem. So one of the things that she did this morning is I saddled her for the first time, and she's been ridden a lot, but I saddled her for the first time with me. And as soon as I started to lead her around, she started trotting around me. And so I went into lunging and she started trotting before I asked her to trot. So I just yielded the hindquarters, changed directions. Yielded the hindquarters, changed directions. And every time she started to trot and I didn't ask her to trot, I just yielded the hindquarters and changed directions. That's one of the best ways you can help a horse start to manage their own emotions and their own speed, is just by yielding the hindquarters and changing directions. Horses that if you bump on them and make them feel panicked and fearful of the lead rope and the halter, then sometimes it's not a good way to help them to slow down. You want to help them manage their own emotions, manage their own feet by just yielding their hindquarters and changing directions. And eventually, it took me about 10 minutes with her, she started just walking around me while she's lunging instead of trotting. Now I can move to a trot because I'm going to ask her to trot. I'm going to move to a lope. I'm going to ask her to lope. So I'm going to do all those speeds, but I want to start out. If my horse can't trot, or if my horse can't walk, when I just ask her to start to leave, then I'm gonna work on that first. Hope you have a good day.